Is Nigeria cursed, or are we the curse? A message from Peter Obi has posted on his X account. He wrote, and I quote, "The past 10 days in Nigeria have witnessed unprecedented negative news, a level of chaos, insecurity, and institutional decay that should trouble the conscience of all the leaders. Our country is now going through troubling times, not by feet, but by our collective leadership failures that allow insecurity, lawlessness, and institutional decay to thrive. Each day confronts us with a new tragedy and a new reminder that our beloved country is drifting amid a clear absence of competent, compassionate, responsive, and responsible leadership. We have all watched a nation blessed with people of strength and resilience drift into avoidable disorder. We should be asking ourselves, are we cursed, or are we the curse?" The past 10 days in Nigeria. 1. 11/11/2025. 6 senior directors from the Ministry of Defense were kidnapped along the Kogi axis, reminding us that even those tasked with securing our nation are no longer safe. 2. 15/11/2025. A senior military officer, a brigadier general, was brutally executed, a grave signal of the danger engulfing both civilians and security personnel. 3. 16/11/2025. 64 civilians, including women and children, were abducted in Zamfara, with innocent lives also lost in the attack. 4. 17/11/2025. 25 schoolgirls, young children with dreams and innocence, were abducted in Kebbi, and their vice principal was killed, adding to the heartbreaking list of attacks on our nation's future. 5. 18/11/2025. Worshippers praying peacefully in a church in Kwara State were violently disrupted, with some killed and about 38 abducted. A place of worship meant to be a sanctuary became a scene of fear. 6. 18/11/2025. A disturbing crisis unfolded at the PDP Wadata Plaza headquarters. Instead of de-escalation, elements within the security agencies worsened the situation and further instigated it. Rather than focusing on protecting citizens, the government watched with amusement, encouraging the destruction of political parties and the weakening of our democracy. 7. 18/11/2025. During the All-Nigerian Judges Conference, judges who should embody neutrality and integrity were seen standing as the APC partisan song, "On Your Mandate We Shall Stand," played ahead of the president's address. This troubling moment further eroded public trust in institutions expected to protect the rule of law. 8. 19/11/2025. Soldiers heading to rescue the Kebbi State abducted schoolgirls were ambushed, showing once again how under-supported our security forces have become. 9. 21/11/2025. Nigerians awoke to the devastating news that over 300 school children and 12 teachers were abducted from a Catholic school in Niger State. 10. 22/11/2025. Bandits opened fire on farmers in Kaduna, killing one of them. 23/11/2025. Terrorists ambush, gun down 5 police officers, injure 2 in Sabon Sara, Darazu LGA, Bauchi State. And just as I was speaking about this, I received yet another devastating report about the abduction of 13 female farmers in Askira Uba LGA of Borno State today by suspected Boko Haram ISWAP terrorists. No serious nation survives on excuses, indifference, or absentee leadership. What we are witnessing is not inevitable. It is the direct consequence when we, the leaders, not valuing human life. Nigeria is bleeding because those elected to protect the nation have chosen comfort over courage, politics over people, and power over purpose. We the leaders must remember that governance is not a title, it is a duty to protect every child, every community, and every citizen. We need competence, compassion, and a government that shows up when it matters the most. To every Nigerian shaken in these past 10 days, my heart is with you. You deserve safety. You deserve peace. We deserve a government that values our lives above politics. Nigeria must rise again. A new Nigeria is possible.
We will fight and stop corruption. The first thing about stopping corruption is yourself. If you're not involved, your wife is not involved, your family is not involved, those around you are not involved, you reduce it by over 50%. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm sure, Paul, you know that. We are committed. We can't disappoint these youths. We must build a new Nigeria. And we'll deal with that. Investors will come back. Those who left, even the young people who are today living, they'll come back. We want to bring them back. Nigerians are prepared to come back if they can find that they have a country to go back to. This green passport, people must be proud to use it. It is at the heart of what Daddy and I are offering. We will build up intangible assets of securing the country, making sure that we govern to rule of law. We will fight corruption. Daddy have a record that is the only National Assembly member who refused to buy property of government when it was offered to all National Assembly members. You can go and look at his record. If you have seen anywhere he has compromised or put himself in a transactional position. And I'll stop running. I know how I approached him. And I told him, I and you owe it to save our people. That's why we came together. And we came back and said, we'll work as a team. We'll solve this problem. Go and check my record. I've governed the state for 8 years. And I've challenged everybody. Paul, you were there. I've been the only governor till today. The day I left office, I was not owing salary, pension, gratuity, or any contract to any supplier. And I left the 3 banks in Nigeria, which I say every day. Access Bank of Nigeria, Fidelity Bank of Nigeria, and Diamond Bank. I left over $150 million. I didn't say naira. And I have over 30 billion naira. And Anambra State, you can go and verify. I've never had a bottle. Anambra State have never bought me. There's no land allocated directly or indirectly by me, and I signed over several thousands of CFO. Anambra has never bought me a bottle of water since I left office. So you can go. We will fight and stop corruption. The first thing about stopping corruption is yourself. If you're not involved, your wife is not involved, your family is not involved, those around you are not involved, you reduce it by over 50%.